Hi everyone! So this is one of my first videos and I just wanted to talk about my 2022 planner stack that we have here. So this is what I work from. So I don't have multiple planners. It looks like it, but it's not real. So basically what I have done is I chose plum paper and I made this out of one of their cards that they send you when you buy stuff, and you should see it in the other video, so I just put it together. So the reason why I went with plum paper is because it is so versatile. You can customize it to what you need, to what you want. I will put links to their website. It's really easy to navigate and to make it as you can add add-ons. You can really do it, prepare a planner that makes as you want. You can start on a Monday, on a Sunday. There's so many things that you can do, and many layouts. So I'm not going to talk here about the different layouts that you can have. I'm going to talk about what I chose for myself and why. So last year, so this is my second year using planners. Last year I had the Erin Condrum or hourly, so basically it's vertical with the hours every half an hour layout. So I loved it, but I found that it was not, I didn't need the hours because I'm not that busy and I don't like to put everything in my planner. For example, I barely put things from work and I work every day, so I didn't see the usefulness of having hours that I was at work basically. So then I've considered and I decided to change towards something else. And after a lot of looking, I fell in love with plum paper because of all the options. So when you go into plum paper, you can either get spiral. So that's the regular thing that everyone is used to. And I'll show you here. So this is the Erin Condrum I had last year. It was my first ever real planner. I had before those cheapy ones with back paper and it was like never again. So this is what I had. And although I loved it, I'm not going to say that I don't like Erin Condrum. I love it. But I wanted to be able to take pages out, so I wanted disc bound. And when I was looking at it, Happy Planner didn't seem to be the quality of paper that I wanted, and I heard a lot about plum paper, so here we are. So this was my first ever planner. As you can see, this was quite big. The problem is, if you are like me and like to decorate a lot, pages start getting bigger and bigger. And that's a problem if you like to carry it around with you. So this became too big for me. By the way, this was an 18-month that I got, and I took out 6 months off because I was not sure I was going to love planning. So I went cheap and I bought the one that was already a few months in, and I don't regret it because it was a great first experience. I'll talk about it later maybe, but just to go over my stack. So how do I do this? How do I plan? So basically my everyday is this guy. So I bought small desks in purpose. You can see here, I bought them on Amazon. I can put the link. They're really cute. I chose metal because everyone says to use metal because they last longer. And the quality of moving the papers is easier. It's much easier to move papers around when you use metal. I'll tell you the truth. I have used both now, and I don't find that big of a difference. So I'll put the links, but this one is something that I bought online on Amazon. So this is my everyday. What does that mean? So I use a weekly planner. What I do is I put 2 months at a time. So the present month and then the future month. And then I have an area for notes and for to-do lists, as well as some part about my reflections and contacts and such. So this is my everyday. As you can see, it's very thin. I carried it with me all the time. So as you can see, it's quite thin. By the way, if I sound funny, I am going through a bad spell of a cough and my voice is not my regular voice. It will change in my next videos, I hope. So this makes it so easy to go around, and I love it because I can take things off. So this is my spread for February, but let's go into March. So March ones, for example, if I go in here, you see, you can easily take something off and put it back in. So as you can see, I now am going to be using the vertical columns. So why did I go for this is because it's so versatile. I can choose how to do. I can use it as hourly. I can do decorations. I can do a top here, the top threes, and then like focus on what to do that day. This area here is going to be for my suppers and meals. If you go on plum paper, you can customize all of this. I chose not to. You could add names to all of this. You could do whatever you want, but I like to decorate with stickers instead, and I have not done it. I'm just going to show you this week quickly. I'll show maybe another week. So here is another week that has passed. So as you can see, I love decorating. I was using the me layout. So this comes with boxes and you pick. I end up not loving it. That's why I just moved to vertical columns. It's pretty much the same thing. The biggest difference is because plum paper in the me layout, you had this little tiny little column here for headings. It makes the columns thinner. So the problem becomes that it's hard to find stickers that match it because it's not 1.4, it's almost all the other regular 7x9 vertical columns. So I got a bit tired of it, and I decided now to go to, as I said, vertical columns. This is exactly 1.4 inches, what makes it super easy to find any stickers that go in it. And I'll do videos about it at some point later. So as I was saying, this is my everyday. I carry it with me all the time. It has up to 2 months maximum plus a few notes. Then I forgive me, there's lots of noises in the background because I have kids and dogs and cats and everything. I just have a dog and a cat, but he adds up. So then this is my Catchall planner. So as I was saying, it seems like I have 3 planners, but no, I just have a way to organize everything. So basically it's a combination of my planners. So my Catchall, as you can see, is a bit bigger and it will grow as we go, because this one has like my home add-on. So this is an add-on that you can have from plum paper. So my home, and then I have the budget part. And if you're wondering how they look different, is because I pick different layouts. Like this one is the modern scheme, so it's like colors. This one is a bit more neutral, but there's quite a few vibrant colors. And this one is from the neutral colors. Is they all the tabs are this way. So anyway, I have home, budget, and I will talk about that at some point. Not right now. And then I have a bunch of other things. So notes, and this I created myself. Yes, I'm a bit of a cheapy kind of planner. I don't like to spend too much money. So, and I'm new to this, so they look awful. Don't judge me. But for now, this is what I'm using till I really decide how I want my tabs. And once I like them and I want them forever, then I will spend a bit more time and possibly money to make better tabs. But for now, this is all I needed. One of my favorite things to do in this part of the planner is my memory keeping. So I take photos of how my life is going and every month. And then I have another section for other, and I can talk about that another time. But this is the beauty of using discs format, is because you can change all the time. Doesn't matter the paper, because it's such a good quality paper. You can take them off and on again, and you will not make the paper be bad at all. So I love that. Last but not least, this gigantic guy here with gigantic discs. These are, by the way, Happy Planner discs, as well as these guys are. These ones that I talked about before, the little hearts. You can buy them in different colors. By the way, this is the cover that normally comes with a planner. On top of this cover, you have a transparent cover, and then this cover. You can Google that. I don't care to use it because they are so good quality, the covers, that you don't really need a plastic cover. But here is where I put everything else. So what is cool about a planner with plum paper is that you can add on, and one of my favorite add-ons is, of course, paper. I just add a bunch of paper to it, okay? Because I bought a planner a few months ago, and then again now, and I add on a lot of graph paper. I have a lot of this paper, and I use it quite a bit, so I'm very excited to be able to have so much. So this is mostly what is here, is the extra papers that I can use, and then I keep my old stuff. So as I was saying, I was in Erin Condor before, as you can see here. I just carry 2 months at a time. So what happens when it's done? Well, when it's done, it comes into here, and I go back to look at it. So I can still revisit it. I can look at what happened a few months ago, but that way I don't carry it with me every day, because I absolutely hate to have such a big planner with me. So just imagine here, this is just 3 months. No, sorry, 4 months. As you can see, it gets very bulky when you start adding so many stickers like I do. So I rather not do that. Anyway, I just wanted to get you to know a bit more about my planning style. So this is what I do, my everyday planner, my catch-all planner, and then this is just stays on the always in the back at home, and it's just my extra papers as well as the old months, so I can always refer back. And not to say, not to forget that I also have all the next months. So all my next months are in fact just in a box. This is how I keep them. You know, I keep all my next months in a box, and when it comes time to get the April one, it'll be here all empty and ready to go. This one is going to be orangey. I love it. And as you can see, is this band. So really I can do what I want with this. And the extra plasticky cover that again I don't use is here as well. So this is just to explain on my system. In the next few videos I really go more in detail about how I plan and what I plan in my everyday in my catch-all. But I just wanted to present to you my two planners that really it's one into two, but this is how I use my planning. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please do ask. I will try to answer any of comments. Thank you.